Are you feeling restless, easily distracted, and having difficulty focusing? If so, you may be wondering if these symptoms are signs of ADHD. Don't worry, you've come to the right place. In this video, we'll be discussing the signs and symptoms of ADHD and how to determine if it's something you're dealing with. We'll provide helpful tips and advice on how to manage the symptoms so that you can live a more comfortable life. Let's get right into it. ADHD stands for Attention Deficit Hyperactivity Disorder and is a disorder that affects individuals of all ages. It is characterized by difficulty with paying attention, hyperactivity, and impulsivity. People with ADHD may have trouble focusing on tasks, following instructions, and staying organized. They can often act without thinking and struggle with sitting still for long periods of time. For some, ADHD can cause social and emotional issues, making it difficult to make and keep friends. ADHD can also lead to lower self-esteem and trouble in school or at work. It is important to note that everyone with ADHD is different and experiences the disorder differently. But with proper diagnosis and treatment, people with ADHD can learn to manage their symptoms and live fulfilling lives. ADHD can be difficult to manage, but understanding the different types of ADHD can help you better understand your own symptoms. The three main types of ADHD are inattentive, hyperactive, and combined. Inattentive ADHD, also known as attention deficit disorder, is characterized by difficulty focusing and staying organized. People with this type of ADHD may seem forgetful or easily distracted, and may have trouble staying attentive in conversations or activities. Hyperactive ADHD, on the other hand, is characterized by restlessness and impulsivity. People with this type of ADHD may have difficulty sitting still and struggle to think before they act or speak. They may also fidget or talk a lot. Finally, combined ADHD is a combination of the two types. Individuals with this type of ADHD may have difficulty focusing, staying organized, and controlling impulsive behavior. Are you already wondering which type of ADHD you may have? Well, it's important to remember that no matter how many of these symptoms you may relate to, it's still up to the professionals to determine whether or not you actually have ADHD. To be diagnosed with ADHD, a person must meet certain criteria. This includes having at least 6 of the following symptoms on a consistent basis: difficulty paying attention, difficulty controlling behavior, being easily distracted, fidgeting, feeling restless, difficulty following instructions, difficulty organizing tasks, avoiding tasks that require mental effort, losing things, being forgetful, and being easily sidetracked. Additionally, these symptoms must be present before the age of 12, be present in different settings, interfere with daily life, and not be due to another medical or mental health condition. Now we can go into more detail about the specific signs and symptoms that you might be experiencing, all of which could potentially be signs and symptoms of ADHD. One of the main symptoms of ADHD is inattention, which is also an umbrella term for many particular symptoms. Difficulty focusing is one of the most common signs of inattention and can present itself in the form of difficulty paying, sustaining, and shifting attention from one task to another. Forgetfulness is another sign, which can manifest as difficulty remembering appointments or tasks, or as difficulty holding on to information that has been presented. Disorganization can be seen in the form of disordered thoughts, messy physical spaces, and incomplete assignments. Finally, losing things is a common symptom, as it can be difficult to keep track of items that have been misplaced. Another main symptom and umbrella term is hyperactivity. Hyperactivity in ADHD is a symptom that can involve difficulty sitting still, excessive talking, and difficulty concentrating. It can cause people to be easily distracted, fidgety, and seem to be constantly in motion. Restlessness can make it hard to focus, often making it difficult to stay in one place for too long. Fidgeting is another common symptom of ADHD, like twirling a pen or tapping your feet. Talking excessively can be a symptom too, as people with ADHD might have a hard time filtering out their thoughts. Difficulty staying seated can be connected to restlessness and can be an obstacle in classrooms or other places with long periods of sitting. The third and final main symptom of ADHD is impulsivity. Impulsivity in ADHD is an inability to control behavior, thoughts, and emotions. Interrupting others is a common symptom of impulsivity. It often happens when someone with ADHD is overly excited and can't seem to help themselves from speaking out of turn. Blurting out answers also falls under impulsivity. People with ADHD may have difficulty waiting to answer a question and instead immediately blurt out the answer, even if it is not their turn. Lastly, taking unnecessary risks can also be part of the impulsive behaviors of people with ADHD. They can have difficulty understanding the consequences of their actions and may make risky decisions without thinking of the potential outcomes. ADHD and all of the symptoms that come along with it can have a huge impact on someone's school, work, and relationships. In school, it can make it difficult to pay attention, focus, and retain information, leading to lower grades and difficulty keeping up with assignments. At work, it can cause problems with organization, multitasking, and meeting deadlines, leading to missed opportunities or strained relationships with colleagues. In relationships, it can lead to difficulty communicating and connecting with others, as well as difficulty controlling emotions. All of these problems can lead to lower self-esteem, frustration, and stress. It's important to seek help if you or a loved one may have ADHD, as it can have a significant impact on daily life. Getting a proper diagnosis and treatment from a healthcare professional or specialist is the best way to manage ADHD symptoms. Visiting a doctor for a full assessment and evaluation is the first step to getting the help you need. Medication and/or therapy are two common treatment options for ADHD. Medication can help to reduce symptoms and improve focus and concentration, while therapy can help to develop better strategies for managing the disorder. Your doctor or healthcare provider can provide more information on the best course of action for your individual needs. Getting support from family, friends, and support groups is also important when managing ADHD. Talking to people who understand the disorder can help to make life easier as well as provide valuable resources and ideas. Additionally, seeking help from professionals such as therapists, counselors, and support groups can help to reduce stress and provide an outlet for self-expression. If you or a loved one may have ADHD, don't hesitate to reach out for help. Professional assistance, medication, and/or therapy, as well as support from family, friends, and support groups can all make a big difference in your life. One resource that we'd like to recommend is the book ADHD 2.0, New Science and Essential Strategies for Thriving with Distraction by Edward M. Hallowell and John J. Rady. It provides a comprehensive understanding of ADHD from the latest scientific research to practical strategies for managing symptoms. It also covers topics such as organizational skills, nutrition, and how to manage relationships. It even offers insights into how to find the right treatment plan for each individual. You can find a link to the book in the description of the video. And if you want to learn more about how to be mentally stronger to better cope with life's challenges, check out our other video, Mental Health Awareness and the Importance of Self-Care. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on our next video here on the Tree of Life channel.